Pregame.com.
St. Louis at Dallas. Dallas opened 10.5 and 44.5 for this game. Now as high as 13 and 44. The number will continue to climb as we approach kickoff. This is my play, so I'll start it off right away and get right to the point. Inflated price. Give me the dog. I like St. Louis in this spot. I am so sick and tired of hearing how great Dallas is, how talented Dallas is, how Dallas is still one of the top 7 teams in all of the NFL. They're 2-3 straight up. Obviously, they're not. The fact that they're in games, the fact that they've played 11 straight games and their margin of victory or loss is within 4 points isn't impressive to me. What's impressive to me is being able to win games, close games, something they haven't done. And now you're giving me just about 2 touchdowns with a St. Louis team who is in dire need of a win, who is going to give you effort until they get that win. And the bye didn't help them, obviously, But they did hold Green Bay to 24 points. Pretty impressive. They had the chance to cover there time and time again. Turn the ball over in the end zone. I just think this Dallas team is overrated. And in this one, I agree with the betting, with the recreational bettors more than I do the wise guys. Because according to the odds makers poll, Dallas is the 8th best team in the NFL. According to ESPN's power rankings, which I like to look at because they let me know what the perception is on teams as compared to what the ATS world is looking at, they have Dallas 21. I don't know if they're that bad, but they definitely aren't in a top 10 team. Talent alone doesn't make you a top 10 team. Ask the Eagles. So I like St. Louis in this spot. This is a huge sandwich game for Dallas. They lose to New England, heartbreaking loss, and they have Philadelphia, a big conference game next week. And now you have the Rams coming to town. How are you going to get up for this one?
Yeah, not only do they play Philadelphia next week, it's Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a sandwich situation for Dallas. You hit on the key point where the last 11 games have been decided by 4 points or less. One thing I wanted to talk about was last week against Green Bay. It's pretty much a consensus by everybody that you've talked to is Green Bay's the best team in the NFL. You see it every week. 6-0 straight up, 5-1 against the spread. They were a 14-point home favorite over the Rams. Dallas, a 13-point home favorite over the Rams.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is really Green Bay only 1 point better than Dallas? I mean, it's a lot of times you can't compare the two.
Right.
But it's a situation that I think Dallas is America's team, and granted, Dallas is a better team here. Obviously, the line is 13.
Yeah, I'm not telling you to bet St. Louis on the money line.
Yeah, but it's a situation, and we kind of touched on this earlier in one of the other videos, but you got a St. Louis team who's 0-5 straight up and against the spread. Teams that start, NFL teams, who start the year 0-4, if you would just blindly bet them the rest of the
way,
year,
right?
You're going to make money. You get the public gets it into their head that this team is terrible, and the lines makers have to jack up the lines because they know nobody wants any part of St. Louis, and so it's a situation where
the perception won't change.
Yeah, until they win, or until they start cover, and they haven't even done that yet. So it's a situation just blindly. I've been doing this 30 years. It's one of the things I do when a team starts badly like that in the public's mind. They're a bad football team, you're going to get value. And in reality, in the NFL, value is what you look for.
That's all you could hope for. And the truth is, it's not even one of those instances where I'm like, oh, you chase with St. Louis because they're due to cover. It's one of these situations where I just think, and I feel 100% confident, that this is an inflated number. The look ahead on this game at the Hilton last week was 10. Dallas minus 10. Now it's all the way up to 13 and probably going to 14 by kickoff. That's what they were, like you said, against the Green Bay Packers. And now they're the exact same dog to Dallas, 2-3 Dallas, who is one of the best teams in the NFL somehow. I keep hearing it everywhere. Dallas is for real. Dallas should be 5-1. This is a great team. Where are the W's?
Yeah.
Where are the W's?
Dallas is always going to be overrated in the public eye, just like most of the elite teams in the NFL and college football.
Until they get a quarterback, a professional quarterback, an NFL caliber quarterback, an Andrew Luck type quarterback, this team will never win the big game. They'll never be the team they were. Romo just isn't that guy.
Well,
he chokes. He chokes under pressure. He can't win the big game. If I had a chance with 2 minutes left and down 6, he'd be one of the last guys I want the ball in his hands.
I agree, and there's a lot of good reasons for that because he hasn't done it in the past.
He couldn't hold an extra point.
Well, you've got an entire team here. There's plenty of other guys that have made a lot of mistakes. It wasn't Tony Romo on the field giving up that backdoor touchdown where New England wins that game straight up. I had Dallas last week. I think just about everybody had Dallas in that game, and that was really never in doubt. But I don't put all the blame on
I had him last week, so I was a Dallas fan last week.
Of course. But as you pointed out, they played New England last week, and now they got Monday Night Football against Philadelphia in a game that they have to win.
No Felix Jones?
Yeah. It's a situation here where they're very happy to just get out of town, similar to the Packers. And I had St. Louis last week. The Packers could have extended that game. In the second half, there was no scoring. As long as they're throwing the shutout, they were very happy with that. So for those who say that St. Louis could have scored at one time and got the cover, I really think that if they would have scored, the Packers
then Green Bay would have woke up. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with that assessment. I can't argue that. If they got within a touchdown, I don't think Green Bay would have sat on the ball.
Right.
So it could have got ugly. So that makes a lot of sense. But in this spot, I just honestly, I made my line 11 at the very most. I thought that was even stretching it. Like I was kind of believing what the odds makers are saying and what the sharps are saying, that Dallas is a much better team than their record indicates. So giving them the benefit of the doubt, the highest I could make this line is 11.
If you were to...
I think it's closer to 10.
If you were to make an over-under right now, let's say Dallas is playing 16, it's a brand new season, this is their first week, what do you think their record would be playing 16 games starting right now?
I'd make the total 8.
I think they're a 9-win team.
Tops,
9 and 7.
Yeah, I'd go 8, with the over heavily favored.
So you're looking at a team who's slightly better than average in the NFL. Let's say St. Louis is the worst team. Does that mean on a neutral they're 10 points better? On a neutral, an average team against the worst team?
No.
I don't think we've seen that much parity in the
not
NFL.
in the NFL.
Yeah.
Not in the NFL.
Okay.
So I like St. Louis. I'm glad you don't disagree with me on this one, so I don't have to bet lunch.
No, if you give me Dallas minus 10, I'll bet you lunch.
Always looking for the best of it. Always looking for the best of it. This is my play. St. Louis Rams. Will they get their first win? Don't know, but they will keep it within the number. 9-4 on video picks. Gave a best bet in college. Haven't done that in a while. This one's my NFL pick. Check out all our videos. Don't forget, make sure you go to pregamevideos.com. All the videos will be in one thread with discussion from all the guys that were in the videos, answering questions, seeing what you like. Don't forget, I got a big college game on Saturday, following it up with a triple bomb play in the NFL. I got a 3-star NFL side total teaser. I love the NFL board this week.
Correlated parlay.
Side total teaser.
Correlated teaser.
Yeah, everything. Bam, bam, bam. Just going to set them up and knock them down.
You must like that game.
I like it a lot.
All right.
I do. I'm ready to go. Don't miss it. Saturday, Sunday, great week ahead. Enjoy the World Series. I'm not jumping ship, but this just goes to prove my loyalty usually lasts about 3 hours for any team. A season if I have you on a future, but when I don't think you're going to win it all, I got to jump ship. Looks like the Cards are going to do it.